first how-to video. This video is titled How to Make Friends and to Combat Loneliness. So making new friends can be pretty hard, even for normal people. But it's especially hard for those who have autism. Many people with autism grew up without many friends. They get labeled as being really shy and quiet, the loner, or the one that seems to like being by themselves. But who really wants to be all alone? Humans need social contact. But for those with autism, it is the fear of saying something wrong or not knowing what to say that stops them from reaching out and making new friends. But social relationships are very, very important for humans. So this video is going to highlight some tips and tricks that you can use to make new friends no matter who you are or where you are. So, tip number 1. Look up your Facebook friend list or your phone contact list and catch up with some old friends that you haven't seen for a while. This could be from work, from uni, or at high school. They in turn may also be able to introduce you to other people, and then you get to make new friends that way. Tip number 2, make use of conversation starters. For people that you may have seen around but have never talked to, you could say, hey, was your name blah, blah, blah? Or you could say, hey, do you still do or play ... Or even, hey, long time no see, how have you been? If that particular person is wearing a very interesting piece of clothing, or they have a nice hat or shoes, or even a cool hairstyle or nails, you could always go, hey, where did you buy this from? Or where did you get that done? If that person has a particularly cool accent, but you could always say something like, hey, I like your accent, but I can't seem to put my finger on where you might be from. If you're in a current situation or a place that you both are in, you could, either at a bus stop or before a class or a lecture, you could always say, hey, this subject is pretty boring, isn't it? Or buses in Adelaide are always late, aren't they? Tip number 3, try to make friends at your workplace or if you're doing volunteering. So if you're kind of new to that place, you can always ask, hey, how long have you been working here for? After a weekend, you could say, did you get up to much on the weekend? Or if it's a Monday, you can always comment, I wish it was Friday. I hate Mondays. It's always good to be generally interested in these people. Ask within reason about their personal life, if they have kids, if they have pets, or hobbies, or favorite food or drinks. Tip number 4, get out of your comfort zone and try to do something new. You can always drag an adventurous friend along with you, or you can do it alone, which will force you to talk to other people. This is a good way to make new friends who will have a common interest to talk about, and you might even meet them regularly, and you also gain a new skill in which you can use in future conversations at a later time, because interesting people make interesting conversations. Tip number 5, be creative and try to think outside the box of where you can make friends. If you have a pet, use it, walk it, take them to a dog park. Dogs can always start conversation with other dog owners or people who just want to pet your dog, but they have to talk to you first. Kids also have the same effect, especially the cute young ones. If you live in a neighborhood, say hi to your neighbors. Ask them how is it going, or how's their dog or their kids. If you go to a cafe or a shop frequently and you see an assistant that you may have seen a few times, you can always strike up a conversation with them. You can ask them how their day is. You'll make their day more interesting as well as your own. Utilize the internet. Use things like Facebook or meetup.com to meet up with people that have similar interests. And you can always bring a friend along if you're scared to go alone. And there are also things such as anime or comic conventions, or even Japanese or Korean festivals where you can find people that have similar interests to you. In addition to other cultures, learning a new language is always good, and it can help you meet many more people that are learning the same language or speak the language. Going on exchange or traveling around the world will broaden your mind and give you more things to talk about. Finally, you can always find community groups around you, whether it's a church or a volunteering group, even a sporting club. Even joining a gym can help you meet many new people, and you can see them regularly as well. So in conclusion, aim to talk to one stranger a week and try to do as many new things as possible. Last of all, don't forget your smile and be friendly. Watch your body language and maintain good eye contact with the people that you're interacting with. No one wants to talk to someone that's always frowning or having their arms crossed or looks disinterested. Remember, your friendliness welcomes friends. So good luck in making new friends. Let me know how you go, and if you have any other tips or tricks that you want to share, leave it in a comment below. Remember to like and subscribe, and I shall see you next week. Bye.